Welcome back to my YouTube channel Mechanical View. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. So here we go with our another playlist based on automobile systems. So automobile systems is a core mechanical engineering subject which is taught mainly in higher semesters. During my curriculum it was taught during the 6th semester, which is quite the ending of the mechanical engineering. So let us start. What is automobile systems? First of all, if you have not watched my video regarding the syllabus of mechanical engineering, then I request every one of you to visit my channel and make sure that you have watched that video regarding the syllabus or subjects of mechanical engineering. So let's start. What is automobile systems? Rather, let us first understand what is automobile. An automobile is a device which is used for transportation means. For example, if a person wants to go from a point A to point B, he can either go by walking or he can either go by using a vehicle. So that vehicle is known as automobile. Now, this automobile systems is not only limited to cars, but it is mainly taught with respect to cars, because cars have a lot of diversity and technology which has been used. So we can cover everything related to automobile systems. So now, what are the part of automobile systems? There are various parts of automobile systems, which is, first of all, I would like to start with power plant, or rather we can say ICE, which is internal combustion engine, or nowadays EVs are also in trend. So let us say battery operated vehicles. So this is the power plant, which is either an internal combustion engine or a battery. Sorry for my handwriting. Then the next system which is included in the automobile systems, or is a part of automobile systems, which is the brake system or braking system, then suspension system, then steering system, transmission system. These all systems are a part of an automobile. It's just a very compact version of all these systems. Then let us start with the classification of an automobile. So now we come here with the classification of automobiles, which in our case is cars. So cars are classified on various parameters. So first of all, I would like to choose shape and size. The cars are classified based on the shape and size are hatchbacks, sedan, SUV, MPV, sports car. Then it is also classified on the basis of the mode of driving wheels, which is either front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, four wheel drive, all wheel drive. The difference between four wheel drive and all wheel drive is, I think you might be confused between both of this, but there is a difference which we will see in upcoming lectures. So now we can also classify the automobiles based on the engine position. So mostly in the world, the cars which are sold are front engine positioned cars. Then there are also there are also some cars in which engine is positioned in the rear side or at the back side of the car. Then there are mid engine cars. Mostly the family use cars or the most affordable cars are front engine cars. Rear engine cars are very costly, and the mid-engine cars are mostly supercars or hypercars. For rear-engine cars, we can go for a model of Porsche. I don't remember the actual name, but I will give it in the description with the video. Then mid-engine cars is mostly McLaren, then Lamborghini, etc. Now, based on the transmission, this is the base. As a layman, one would basically classify a car on the basis of this, which is either it is a manual transmission or it is an automatic. So manual has nothing but stick with which you can shift the gears, but nowadays also it has Hyundai and Kia are introducing a new technology, which is IMT, intelligent manual transmission, which is clutchless manual transmission. We will study also on that. Then the second transmission system which is used in the cars is automatic transmission, which is AMT, CVT, then it is either DCT or torque converter. We will study all of these transmissions in the later classes. Then, as we have seen in the starting of this video, the classification based on the power plant. So the car may either be a purely IC engine driven, or it may be a hybrid electric. For example, if we want to see some hybrid electric cars in real life, then in India Maruti produces various cars like Ciaz, then sometimes nowadays also Alto 800 is coming, which has a SHVS system, which is their Maruti's own patented hybrid vehicle system. Then if you want to check out a best car which is having a hybrid system, then you definitely want to check out Toyota Prius, which is the best ever car, which is the best ever hybrid car. It has a very low coefficient or a very low drag coefficient, I would say. Then the third category and the based on the power plant classification is purely electric vehicles. This is the emerging branch, but it has a lot to work on. It has a lot of things to work on. So if you guys are interested in that I should make a video on whether we should be affording right now hybrid electric vehicles or purely electric vehicles, then mention that in the comment. Thank you.